it's looking at children from 360 degrees. So they're complicated. They don't all get on. Some are happy.
Hey Jude, how are you keeping?
All right, mate.
Sorry, what from one spaceship studio to the next?
No, yours is more spacey than mine.
Jude, when you get the call to say we're doing this Star Wars new kind of thing, as baby Jude, are you kind of going, oh, is this actually happening?
Of course. You know, my memory of Star Wars was I was the prime age in 77 when it came out, and it, like so many other children, it just changed everything. The cinema going experience, the way we played, what we played at, who we pretended to be, the toys, the collectibles, everything. And what a wonderful universe it was. So I was just thrilled. And I mean, more so because I just loved the concept. I thought John and Chris had such a clear and such a strong idea when they decided to look at it through the eyes of kids, because that connects to the kid I was seeing it, and I think the kid that we all were when we were first introduced to it. And it adds that sense of awe and wonder that I think the universe deserves.
The one thing that I liked about it, and I kind of wish I was still a kid for it, is that the kids are adults. You know, like when I was that small, I wanted someone to kind of treat me like an adult. Did you kind of feel like when you were watching it back that that's what it is? Like kids are grown up. Like it's for them, but for us as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And the dynamic that I thought was really smart was that although they're kids in an adult world, a lot of the adults don't, this is they go to a dangerous place. And a lot of these adults don't really know how to handle kids. They're just sort of small people. So, especially Jod. So, that encourages good interaction, humor, but also jeopardy on the kids' part. Like they're getting quite hot water.
With this universe, nothing is ever as it seems. And I was looking online, people are asking about your character. Now, what is this? What is he like? How is that trying to navigate doing stuff like this without, throwing out spoilers or, well, you never guess what's going to happen.
Tricky. Have to be very careful. What's clear already, and I know you've seen the first few, and this kind of goes throughout, is that he is changeable. He is very nimble, quick-witted, different things to different folks, and mysterious. And it's really, I think he's like that anyway. So obviously to describe him that, I'm not trying to dodge I have to dodge and weave around certain truths, but you don't know until the end. And in a weird way, he doesn't know. He's a sort of survivor in a world of jeopardy. And so he has to be multifaceted.
The feel to this is very heartwarming and 80s, and I think I remember reading something where you referenced the Goonies and all that. It's not just amazing that brings you you know what it is, and
Yeah,
then you get Star Wars on top of it as well.
yeah,
This must be the
exactly.
cool thing to kind of know that in your head.
Well, that's what hooked me. I mean, John and Chris, I can't remember how quickly it was they referenced all that you've just said, and I just got it immediately. I thought that's a masterstroke because, also it's having a real resurgence. You see shows like Strange Things, that the young audiences are loving. They get those references. The Goonies, as you referenced, and again, if you look at those again, what I like about them is it's looking at children from 360 degrees. So they're complicated. They don't all get on. Some are happy at home. Some are not so happy at home. Some have issues at school. Some are in detention. Some are goody two shoes. I mean, they're real kids. And therefore you all relate to them or you see your own kids in them.
Do you know what I like, right? I do so many of these interviews, and you sometimes know when actors don't have fun. You genuinely look like you enjoyed this, that this was like a beautiful project to work on.
It was. I mean, I had a great part, a wonderful part to really mine. It felt very at home. It felt very familiar. I mean, it's been 45 years or something that I've been watching this show. I know it well. And then this amazing group of directors. I couldn't quite believe the directors I got to work with on it. They were all of them would have been people on a list that I would love to have done anything with. And here I was doing Star Wars.
Savage. Man, thanks so much. Come here. I can't
Pleasure.
wait to eat the rest of it as well. It's
Good.
so good. All right.
Thank
Talk
you.